Hey YouTube, it's Amy, Hidden Butterfly 25. It's been a very, very long time. I had weight loss surgery April 25th, 2011. My highest recorded weight was 296. My weight when I started my journey was 276. And my lowest recorded weight was 159, and here I am over 4 years out, and I am 211 pounds. So I've had a really big regain. About 2 years after I had surgery, I had been having trouble with my band, and I got everything taken out of my band after an episode of it just being way too tight, and since then that's where it's been. I was able to kind of keep a handle on things for a little while, but it just got to the point where firm proteins were still getting stuck even without anything in the band, and so of course I just went back to foods that just could go down, and it's been a struggle. Physically, emotionally, these past little over 2 years have just been a lot for me. I'm more aware of who I am. When you first start your journey and you're losing weight, and of course you think, okay, well, you know that you losing weight isn't going to fix everything, but it's got to be enough to make you feel good about yourself to kind of be able to do other things that you need to do, and maybe find yourself and get yourself together. And I felt better. I knew I looked better. But that was kind of about it. I know specifically when I made my video where I was down to like 163 or 162, and I was about to get my consultation to have plastic surgery, and I look at that video now and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at where I was. Like, I was great, but I know how I felt, and I felt like probably just as bad about myself as I did at almost 300 pounds. And that's not okay. This part of the journey is very much mental. I had gotten as high as 220, and I've lost since then, obviously. But I'm still kind of stuck in this emotional, I have to work so hard to lose a little bit, and then I get frustrated, so then I just eat whatever I want. And then if I don't work on my mental state, even when I get down to where I want to be, which still wasn't my goal weight, I'm still not going to be happy. And even if I had gotten the plastic surgery done, I still wouldn't have been happy. Nobody really knows the amount of damage that happens in order to cause you to gain weight. The food was a coping mechanism. The food was a way to have me block things out. So, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, even being in the relationship that I'm in now, and being a mom of 2, and having to deal with the issues that I do with my children. I just see how I'm drained. I'm just so drained right now. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and it impacts everything. It impacts my relationships all around, my friendships, my personal relationship, my relationship with my children. It's just, it's something that I need to get a handle on that first before I'm going to truly appreciate every aspect of this journey, before I'm going to truly appreciate every aspect of my relationship, before I'm going to ever truly appreciate every aspect of being a mom. And I'm very thankful for the place that I'm at now, even though, yes, it sucks really, really bad to have a regain. But to know that I didn't give up, to know that I'm not back to where I started my journey at, to know that I have pushed the brakes and I'm starting my way back down and working on myself on the inside at the same time is huge. I went to Atlantic City meet and greet. This is my 4th year going. I only made it through the meet and greet. This is why you guys didn't see me later. I was exhausted. I was so exhausted. We were planning on getting something to eat after because I couldn't really eat that much at the meet and greet. And I really wanted to go to Carmine's to eat, and they didn't have any spots available because it was only reservation only. And so we went to another place, and all I saw was foods that I couldn't have, or for the most part I knew was going to get stuck. And I shut down. I shut down. I was just like, all right, I just want to go home. And that's typically how I've been. Don't get me wrong, I had an amazing time at the meet and greet. I loved every single person I met. I really wanted to go out and continue and have a good time, but my body literally shut down. I had no energy. Mentally, I was just like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. It's not that I didn't have a good time. I'm so thankful for everybody that I met. Tony, that I got to meet in person, for her posts on Facebook that have me hysterical cracking up about her husband and just the strong person that she is. Getting to meet Tina, who's just as beautiful of a person inside and out as I knew that she would be. I've met a whole bunch of new people. Caroline, Carrie, oh my God, you are so adorable, so adorable. Talking with Melissa and Dan, about the things that they've been through, and they've been really supportive with stuff that's been going on with my daughter. Same with Carrie. Seeing Sherry again and just being blown away at the stuff that you guys go through on a daily basis, and you're still smiling like it's nothing, and it's just wow, it just blows my mind, the shit that people go through on a daily basis, and the courage they have and the strength that they have, and just it blows my mind, and seeing Kelly and her motivational stuff that she's threw on me, and putting things in perspective, and Janine, oh my God, I freaking love you to death. I love you so much, and you're so strong. And seeing Candace and Brad were there. I don't know if you guys know, but Candace is my daughter's aunt, my oldest daughter's aunt. That's my oldest daughter's dad's sister-in-law and brother were there. And it's cool to see people, and when I think back of people that I know have gotten surgery, and I don't want to say it's because of me, but knew that I had it, then asked me about it, and I was like a reference to, hey, maybe I want to get this done. My oldest daughter's stepmother got weight loss surgery. A few people that I grew up with, somebody that I used to work with had gotten surgery done. Somebody that I went to high school with who had asked me information for her husband. Her husband ended up getting it done, and she ended up getting weight loss surgery done. And it's so cool to me that in any way, shape, or form that I, helped in the process of them wanting to get the surgery done, even if it's just by them knowing that I got it done. I had lap band surgery. I still feel like it's a success. I feel like there's a lot of things that I need to be doing to help that success. Yes, I had a regain. Yes, sometimes that's the reality of having weight loss surgery. Do I feel like I was wrong for having weight loss surgery? No, never. I think I'm really learning who I am. I've met amazing, amazing people, and I continue to meet amazing, amazing people, and I continue to just be opened to what life's about through the people that I've met, and that's something that is so valuable to me. I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to say. Most of this journey is emotional. There's a lot of stuff that I'm learning about myself through this journey that's so important to me. Things are different. 9 times out of 10, I can't eat outside of my house without getting anxiety. We'll go to a restaurant, think something's going to get stuck. I mean, unless I'm drinking a protein shake, it's going to get stuck. How you are emotionally affects how you are. I know specifically with the band, it affects my band tremendously. I really need to get back into everything, a whole mindset of everything. I feel like I was an old lady because I couldn't hang with everybody. We couldn't do the after stuff. And like I said, I kind of just like dipped out because I just get so within myself, and I don't know, I can't explain it, but I had a wonderful time at the meet and greet. I definitely want to put together my own little get-together thing again. I know after the very first meet and greet, I had a little get-together at the coastline. I put a lot into it. Annie, who was there, helped me. Anne, she helped me, and she came up to me while I was at the meet and greet, and she's like, we got to do it again. And Tom said that he would help out. So, I might just do it, even if it doesn't have to be, with the raffles and stuff like that, even though it was very nice to be able to raise money. But I just, it put my efforts into some things. I love being involved in the community. I wish that I had access to these people all the time to just come over and talk to me the way they do. And they don't care. They don't care how much you've lost or how much you've regained, or, how much of a hot mess you seem sometimes on Facebook because of what's going on in life. They're just honest. They're so honest, and they love your honesty, and they have so many people had so much energy. Like, I was like, where are these people getting this energy? Just the excitement and the goofiness and and there was still people that I didn't get to, go up to. Marty was there. I said hi to him. Bill was there. I said hi to him. Neva, I think was her name. I did not even get to say hi to you. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of people that I didn't, because honestly, when I came in, I was a little bit overwhelmed. Even being there as many times as I did, like, I still kind of was like nervous. I don't know why, but I was. And then I was wearing something that I knew never even worn when I was at the lowest. I had on like this maxi dress, and it was low cut, and you know, having a regain and then trying to wear something like that. So I was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but, you know, I was like, if I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different with my journey, I kind of have to come out of my shell a little bit. But my fiance Ryan had a great time. He came last year, but we just went to the night thing, so he has never really seen the actual like event and how it goes. And when we were driving home, he's like, you know, I see why you love coming here so much. And he's like, I see just the experience, how everybody is, and everybody's excited, and it's for such a good cause. And he's like, that's really cool that you're, you know, involved in something like that. I wish that I could be involved in something like that. And, you know, I said, you can. All you have to do is pick something that you have experienced and reach out to other people who have experienced that too. And it's amazing what you get back out of it. So I want to continue to do videos. This really went on way longer than I wanted it to, and probably because I rambled. And there's so many more things that I need to talk about and I want to touch on and all this stuff, but I kind of had to do, you know, the first thing. Casey Quinn had made a video, and she touched on so many things in her videos that I'm feeling and experiencing, and probably things that I didn't even bring up about the journey when you're at my point, because there's different stages of the journey, and I embrace and support every stage of it. If there's somebody that's, you know, just starting out, I get that where they are, and, you know, I have advice for that. So I hope that people reach out. And, you know, my biggest advice is just embrace it and try to figure out where you are at that point before it gets to the point where you're a little bit further out and you're kind of testing things. But you know what? I mean, we're all human beings. We're all trying to figure this out. There was no textbook that said, you know, these are the emotions that you're going to go through and this, that, and the other. I mean, some people are lucky enough to figure things out earlier on and they can just maintain and that doesn't affect them. But even the people who are successful still have their trials and errors, still go through the same mental thing. You can't get discouraged, and if you need to, please reach out to the people in the community, because I'm telling you, that is what did it for me. So this is almost 20 minutes long, and it's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to upload this, so you will see this. So please keep in touch. You know, I didn't write anything since the meet and greet, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I had an amazing time. I loved every single person that I met. But after the meet and greet, even though I had fully anticipated to be out partying all night, I just, like I said, it's like one little thing triggered and like I just completely shut down, and I was just like, I want to go home. I just want to go home. So but I did have an amazing time, and I need to keep in touch with everybody, and everybody needs to keep in touch with me, and I'm going to keep up on these videos because you know, I'm still part of this journey. I still am not happy with where I am now physically, mentally, and I need to keep moving in the right direction. So hopefully you'll be hearing from me. So take care. Bye.